Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jedi. So today we're going to be looking at the presidential debate. There's the second one, but it's also the final one because we're not going to be having another one. It was basically decided because since the whole COVID-19 outbreak happened, we can't really take the risk of making another one with audiences. That just wouldn't work. So they just said, you know what, we're done with this. We are going to just make one more debate and we're done. So I know in like a previous video I talked about, how there's going to be more debates and how we're going to have, two more, or we're not going to have any. Well, now there's your answer. We only have one, and that one just took place. So that is what we're going to be covering in today's video. As always, let's go. All right, so let's start off with the basic things that we knew from the debate before. So Joe Biden actually got off to not too bad of a start because most people just kind of underestimated him. They were like, Joe Biden, what is he going to do? He's just a dude with the dementia, right? I'll admit that was me too. I didn't really think he was going to make a stand, but he did. He kind of came out there and he really talked his points. And he made an okay impression. I still think President Trump did a little bit better. But one thing that President Trump did was he would always, kind of interrupt and kind of talk over Joe Biden and the moderator, which kind of got a little bit out of hand. But that's just what Trump does. Him being a businessman, he knows what it takes to actually get his point across. So with all that being said, guys, in this debate, they basically said that, hey, if you're going to come out here and start talking over each other, we're going to throw a mute button. So now moderators can actually hit the mute button and mute one of them. So of course they never really had to do it. I think the whole threat of having the mute button kind of had a better effect than the mute button itself, because just telling them like, hey, we're gonna mute you if you do this, they're basically like, all right, cool, we're gonna respect each other. So President Trump, he didn't really say that much when Biden was speaking. Of course, when he was speaking, he was just coming out here throwing a tear, talking about all the best points, because this is his debate. He has to do really good in this debate for there to even be a chance, according to CNN and the other people, of actually winning the election. So he did what he's supposed to do. He came out here, threw a huge blast. He tore apart Biden, and there was many different points which I will be covering in the later videos in this week. But one major point that he really talked about, or one thing that he followed, was, like I said, he never interrupted Biden, and people were basically just looking at it as in, wow, dude, Biden doesn't even get interrupted. He basically broke down. He just tore himself apart. He was saying so many things that were just totally out of place, and this time it was kind of like it was a pretty clear census that President Trump did win this election. And this wasn't something where people were like, hey, this is like a toss-up. No, this was straight like the vice presidential debate where they said that Pence won, President Trump won. So now we're going into the election. I know we're almost 1/4 of the way done because technically most of the ballots are already got in, but some of the people who are still going to be voting in person will be Republicans. And now there's a huge stand because, Biden started off a little bit, but President Trump ended it. He ended it strong. Mike Pence had a great speech. So now it's looking like the debates have been won by the Republicans. And going into the election, November 3rd is literally here in 3 to 4 weeks. So we're going to be here, guys. We will be covering all of that. Make sure you guys like this video. Subscribe for tomorrow's video and the day after that. And you can just keep watching over and over again because I have like 200 videos. So you go to my channel and you can click on all of my videos. Just watch it. Just have fun, guys. And if you want to leave a comment, that's great. Follow the stuff in the description if you want to chat out with me. I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye.